guys, welcome to Brown Eggs Reviews. Now you may remember that back in, I think it was October, November time of 2013, I did a Rambo retrospective.
Nothing majorly spectacular about it in terms of extras, that kind of thing. It's just the films, a few bits and pieces. It's one of these that falls out.
And I was talking about how there was the Trilogy DVD set which came out before they released the fourth film, John Rambo, or just Rambo. So that's kind of what I owned, and that there was a director's cut of that fourth film, John Rambo. That's the name of the director's cut, is called John Rambo. It even says that in the film. So don't get me started on the names of these films, because it can be a bit chronologically confusing. But yeah, I did a review of the DVD set anyway as part of that, and talked about some of the extras. But there are alternates to those, and I'm going to kind of get into that here, because there is a quadrilogy, I guess. I don't know if that's what it's called, box set, but it's the one that looks like it's got like a military kind of covering to it, and it's a DVD and Blu-ray. You can get either one. They're both pretty much identical, apart from obviously the content is DVD, not Blu-ray, or vice versa. So I've been tempted to upgrade on that just so that I had all of them, but from what I understand, the fourth film in that series is just the normal theatrical version, and the director's cut is quite a good one, so I didn't really feel a need to change my collection. But I was doing a bit of shopping around anyway on Amazon, and I realised that there was actually a European version of the Rambo trilogy, the first three films, which is kind of weird because at this point when this came out there were four films, so maybe it was a distribution thing. I don't know, like Lionsgate maybe weren't involved in this and they did the fourth film, because this is actually released by Universal. So I thought, well, this would be quite a good replacement for the trilogy, because then I will be able to, kind of keep this in its own right and have the trilogy Blu-ray set as well with all the extras. And it's a great box set, don't get me wrong, but I do have a bit of a problem with it in that there are some extras missing on this that were on the DVD, and I hate it when that happens. I really do. Because part of upgrading means you can get rid of your old DVD, sometimes sell it to kind of recoup the costs that you've incurred when you upgraded. So when they do, that's really annoying. Now, maybe I can't complain too much here, because this is like a European version, and it would be difficult maybe to go from country to country which versions they've got. But this thing does boast to be the most complete collector's edition, and it kind of says it on the back there. So, it's, to be fair, that's true, that is a correct statement, but there's still stuff missing, so I'm going to have to hang on to these. To be specific, it's just the a couple of featurettes that were in First Blood Part 2 and then Rambo 3. So, a bit of a shame really, because it was like vintage footage as well. It wasn't just like new stuff, it was like original interviews. Didn't seem to be included on this anywhere that I could find, and I did go through the whole thing. But it's a really good set anyway. I'm still recommending it. I don't regret buying it or anything like that. The quality of the three films is great, as you would expect with Blu-ray, so it's kind of a no-brainer. The actual packaging of the thing, it opens up like this into that, and you've got the three discs. You get this leaflet as well. This is really helpful because this itemises all of your extras. So what I'm going to do is, if you want to pause it maybe and just kind of read through that, if you can see what's on there, you've got the itemised list, and it says in brackets what the actual extras are as well. How long the extras are in minutes. That's what that figure represents. And on the other side of this, you've got some details from Franco Columbu, who was actually Schwarzenegger's training buddy, who's also Stallone's for the Rambo films, hence it's included here. So, but plenty of great extras, loads of like documentaries, recently filmed stuff as well, interviews with the, was it named Morell, David Morell, was it, who wrote the, David Morell, who wrote the first Rambo, the book First Blood. So some really great insight in there as well. And they get into some really kind of fundamental stuff with the films as well, like concepts that you may not have appreciated when you were watching them. So if you watch this anyway, you'll see what I mean. There's also a few little bits of information in there that I wasn't aware of, like, for example, it was Kirk Douglas was actually originally cast to be the Troutman character in that first film, and that he wanted to do loads like rewrites and stuff, wanted to have Rambo get killed off. But they just kind of said, well, we don't want to do that because it's going to put out a bad message to like Vietnam vets that are maybe feeling a bit down, that dying is the only way out. So that didn't work out in it. But this is all stuff I didn't know, so it was really interesting to see this in this Blu-ray set. There's loads of deleted scenes. There's a couple of alternate endings as well for the first film and the third film as well. particularly the end of the first film. They did actually film a bit where Troutman shoots Rambo. Although, to be fair, Troutman's holding a gun. Rambo kind of grabs it and makes him shoot him. But that was a bit of a negative ending as well. There's plenty of deleted scenes, plenty of alternate endings for 1 and 3 anyway. Other than that, there's some documentaries, not so much about Rambo, but about the sort of political side of it. There's a documentary about Afghanistan in that era of time, and also there's a thing about the Vietnam situation as well from Rambo 2. And there's on each disc as well, there's a separate video called Making Rambo, I think it's called. No, Become Rambo, that's it. And it's 3 HD exclusive coaching sessions by Franco Columbo, the man who coached Sylvester Stallone for his Rambo character. But like I say, that itemised list that I showed you before, you can just read off there exactly what there is on there, if hopefully it showed up on camera anyway. But I'll pretty much leave it there anyway, because as I say, I've done a retrospective previously. I just wanted to kind of mention this, because it's really worth getting. So if you're going to get the Rambo films, I would recommend you get this on Blu-ray, which is a European version, compatible with regions A, B and C, and then also get this director's cut. These aren't director's cuts, by the way, these are the same cuts of the film, but just in higher definition. It's the extra features that really make this special. And then get the director's cut here, which I've talked about in a previous video as well, if you want to check that out. So for now, I'm going to leave it there. That's my Rambo retrospective. And the website's brandxreviews.com. If you like this, check out the video I did previous, because I was talking about the Commando film with Arnold Schwarzenegger, director's cut, which is pretty good too. So if you want to check that out, it's brandxreviews.com. Like I say, you can follow us on various social media. There's a bit of a thing coming up at the end of this on how to do so. For now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just so you know, for more news, reviews and retrospectives, you can like our page on Facebook, simply called Brand X Reviews. But as well as that, you can also subscribe to us on YouTube via this video. You can also bookmark our website, which is brandxreviews.com, which is pretty much a central hub for everything that I've just mentioned. So check that out, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.